Well, that was easy. I just ordered over 150 shirts, sweatshirts, hoodies, all different types of apparel straight from my couch. This is called online arbitrage. Stay tuned and I'll tell you more.
More? Did you say more?
Alright, so last week in my cook group Bread and Butter, shout out to King Chorngus. He called out an absolutely massive cook. So this was a loopable cook, which means you can do it over and over again. You just had to check out one item at a time, and this was from Urban Outfitters. So basically all you had to do was order one item that was $10, and then after that it would give you a $5 off coupon as many times as you wanted to order. So you ordered one $10 item and then it would give you a $5 coupon for your next order, so you could order another $10 item and it would be $5. And all of these were clearance, so all these items that were $10 were like $40 and $50 MSRPs, and I'm going to show you later in the video, I'm going to make a lot of money on this stuff that I only paid $5 for. It was just super easy resale value on this. They were just obviously clearing out a lot of stock, and unlike some websites like Crocs, they actually lived up to what their sale was and they honored it and shipped everything. I ordered over 150 pieces like I said, and they delivered within like 2 or 3 days. Also another thing, they shipped all of this separate. Like yes, the orders were separate, but they should have shipped all these together. I don't really know how they're going to make a ton of money on $5 free shipping on everything. Yes, it was free shipping, literally $5 free shipping for every single one of these items. I got around 150 separate packages and most of them were shipped UPS. I could not believe that. I heard the UPS guy on my front porch scanning packages, and he was there for a solid like 10 minutes, and then I go out and literally have an entire porch full of UPS packages, and I'm like, how the heck? I know they have a special deal with UPS, but it literally does not make sense how you ship all of these separately. I know they probably got a ton of orders in, but you should have combined on some shipping, Urban Outfitters. And then like a half hour later, USPS shows up with like the other half of my packages on the porch, and before you know it, I have all of these single packages. So I'm going to have to open all of these one by one, and that's what I'm going to show you guys. I'm going to do a time lapse of me opening them all and then sorting them, just so you guys can kind of see the process of what I go through when I get new inventory in. And then I'm going to break down what I expect to make on everything. Remember, every single thing you see me unbagging, I got for $5. There were actually some $5 items that people were getting for a couple cents. A lot of vinyls and stuff. We've been cooking a lot of vinyls, so a lot of people ate up on that. Again, a lot of this stuff was selling out super fast during this deal, but we called out a lot of different items and just called out this sale. Anyways, let's start unbagging. I don't know how long this is going to take. What do you think of all that, Sonny? Oh my goodness, guys. This is a crazy amount of stuff. Remember, every single one of these items was $5. Absolutely insane deal. I'm really glad we got on this. I definitely could have been a lot faster, but I decided to take them all out of the poly mailers nice and neatly so that I could reuse those poly mailers. Might as well take some free polys, because why not? Also, you probably noticed like halfway through I was able to sort them out before I took them out of the package. Now I still had to take them all out of the package because I had different sizes in all of these things. So if I left them in the packages, I don't want to send the buyers the wrong things. When a lot of things I have 3 and 4 different sizes. So even though I was able to tell what the item was before taking it out, I was not able to tell the size, so I really needed to just take them out anyways. Also, you're probably wondering why I have so many different quantities of these. Basically, I was just buying them till they sold out. So over here, you can see I've got like 5 or 6 Christina Aguilera shirts. Basically, I just bought these until they told me they were sold out, and they only had them in that size. Again, $5, and I should be able to get an easy $20, $25 for those. And the thing with clothing that confuses a lot of people that they're not able to sell it is they can't find exact comps on a lot of this stuff, and that's normal. There's so many different varieties and variations of clothing that you're not always going to find the exact comp, but you find similar comps and you're able to see about what the market is and about what an item and its size should go for. Now, $5, it's pretty hard not to make any money on something, especially shirts this nice, when I just saw that tag said $44 MSRP. But I'm talking about when you're in Marshalls and places like that. And when you scan the UPC, it's not always going to bring up the item on eBay because a lot of people selling clothing don't scan the UPC in on eBay. So it's just about being able to find similar comps. And again, a lot of this stuff I wasn't able to find any comps on, but it was $5. And most of these are $20 shirts. However, these Pink Floyds, there are exact comps on. These are actually tank tops. I mean, come on, $5 for this looking Pink Floyd thing. Like, that's going to sell easily. Most likely all of these Pink Floyds will be gone before Christmas. That's just easy inventory that I literally was just checking out all these sizes one by one until they didn't have them anymore. And again, there's exact comps on these, about 20, 22 bucks a pop. Got about 5 or 6 of these Kurt Cobains as well. All of these are Fresh Prince long sleeves. So probably we'll be able to get about $25 for these since they're long sleeves. We'll just have to hold till Q4, but that's all right. We're trying to stack that Q4 inventory. Then all these are Poison shirts. Can't remember if I found exact comps on these as well, but again, $5 and I should be able to get 20, 25 bucks. They almost make these look like vintage. These ones look like they're almost like ripped up a little bit. I have one out here. It's pretty cool. I really like the style of these. And $36 MSRP there. More shirts here. We got some singles here, about the last ones of these. This is Saw Weedy, which maybe I'm just getting old, but I honestly have no idea who that is. But her shirts were selling. And then we got this sweet Mustang shirt. Again, kind of looks vintage. That's an easy 20, 25 bucks. Another person, I have no idea who this is, but look at this tag, $35 MSRP on that one. And she was selling for about 20 bucks as well. And look at all those. Next, look at these sweatshirts here. You got the Brooklyn Nets Daffy Duck Space Jam homage sweatshirt. I mean, these are absolutely just sweet. I know there's a lot of crap going on with the Nets right now, and who knows who's going to be on their team. But for $5, and I don't know about for everyone, but homage is huge here in Ohio. They just make very quality clothing, and those should easily go for $30 to $40 a piece. And you can see how many I checked out before they were out of stock. Then lastly, we got some more homage hoodies. Like I just said, these are huge in Columbus especially. And I got these Ohio State sweatshirts. These should easily go for like $30, $35 on eBay. And I'm also going to list them locally during football season, and they should fly. So again, to anyone new here, this is called online arbitrage. And if you're not sure what online arbitrage is, it's basically where you buy things online and you sell them for more on eBay, Amazon, whatever platform you prefer. And most people say, well, why would you buy something over here on eBay when you can get it for a third of the price over here on this other site? Well, usually because like this, it will sell out. Doesn't always sell out that fast, especially with a lot of the leads that we provide in Bread and Butter, but it does always sell out. And usually people aren't thinking to check on websites like Urban Outfitters or other places like that. They have their places they go shopping like eBay and Amazon, and that's where they buy stuff. They don't price check. That's why people are able to drop ship between eBay and Amazon. Doesn't happen as frequently, but it still does, because there's just people that don't price check anywhere else but their one place that they buy everything. And that's how I'm able to do this as a full-time job. So all in all, this was a really good cook. Honestly, our best one probably since that Crocs deal that you guys saw me buy hundreds of Crocs. I bought like 200 pairs of Crocs. And I'm honestly just so blessed and thankful to be able to do this as a full-time job and really to just be taking my game to the next level. In past years, I was just buying ones and twos of everything, and now being able to buy this much volume and this much quantity, I'm just truly blessed to be able to have the capital to be able to do that, because this Q4 is going to be an absolute movie with the amount of inventory that I am able to stack up. And so if you're just starting out or anything, do not feel like if you join Bread and Butter, or even if you just find an online deal, that you have to buy 10, 20 of these things, even if you see other people doing that. Scale up at your own pace. Even if you have the capital, if you don't fully understand reselling, then you're going to dig yourself in a deep hole if you just start buying large quantity of things without knowing how to do the proper amount of research. So scale up at your own level, start buying with ones, twos of things, flip those, keep flipping that initial investment. Like we always talk about, start with that little reselling budget. Do not touch any of your other money, only touch this reselling budget, and keep flipping that investment, keep turning it into more, scale up at your own pace. Don't dump your entire life savings into a deal like this. Now that wasn't much. That was a little less than $1,000, I think, for all that, $5 a piece plus tax and everything. But that's a lot of money, and honestly, I wouldn't have been comfortable buying that much last year. The more and more I scale up my business, the more and more comfortable I get, and the more I'm learning how to do research on certain items and when and how fast they will sell, and I'm constantly learning how to build inventory. and this is the perfect time of year for that, stacking inventory for Q4 like I've talked about. So if you've heard me talk about bread and butter in a lot of my videos, or just this is your first video hearing me talk about it, we are basically a community of resellers, about 300 resellers right now, all different kinds, part-timers, full-timers, you got about everything in there, and we all just help each other out, answers each other's questions, whatever anyone may ask, and we all have different expertises, so everyone can throw out different leads that they have in all these different areas, and you can decide if that lead makes sense for your business or if it doesn't. We literally cover anywhere from hats, shoes, clothing, vinyls, toys, consoles, literally anything you could possibly imagine. We have it covered in there, and we can pretty much answer questions on about any platform, anything that you need. So from beginners to experts, bread and butter is a way to help scale your business up and help get you some more inventory, as well as just networking with a lot of other resellers. If I hadn't had my group Bread and Butter, I would not have done that huge $1,000 deal buying someone's entire eBay store that you guys saw last week in my video. We're all constantly teaching stuff, new things every single day, and I think that's one of the coolest parts. It's my group and I still learn things every single day. So if you're interested in that, you can join, first link in the description. If you have any more questions on bread and butter, shoot me a DM on Instagram at millennial_profit, and I'll be more than happy to help. You can also, if you want to learn a little bit more about bread and butter, follow us on Instagram at bread and butter group, and you can see a little bit more about what we're about. Thank you guys so much for 9,000 subscribers. I honestly can't believe we got there. There's going to be a huge giveaway coming at 10K, so if you're not already subscribed, I'd really appreciate it. And if you're new here, my name is Adam and I'm a full-time reseller. I show all different kinds of ways to make money. So if you like money, hit that subscribe button. Oh yeah, and you guys probably want to know what I'm projecting to make on all of that. So I had exactly 150 pieces of clothing. I'm expecting to do $4,000 in sales on all of that. Now to get our projected net profit, we need to take out all of our costs. So we'll just take out a flat rate of fees of 12%, so $480. We'll just pull a rough estimate and estimate our shipping at $700. This is at about $4.60 a piece. And a lot of those t-shirts are going to cost like $350, and the sweatshirts are going to be towards $6, some of them, so we're just going to estimate a little high. And then we'll take out our cost of goods sold of $800 to get us just over $2,000 in projected net profit. Again, that's projected, but that's pretty crazy for about 2 hours of my time of just grinding. Literally 2 hours nonstop of add to cart, checkout, add to cart, checkout. I checked out so many times that after about 30 of them, my credit card declined because it's like, why are you buying this many things one at a time? And then after about 2 hours of doing all that, everything that I was going for was sold out. So I have no regrets with this sale whatsoever. I absolutely just went all in on everything, and I'm just thrilled with everything that I got. Always be hunting that next deal, that next sale, and make that money. There's money to be made everywhere, guys. Let's go get it. Thank you for watching The Millennial Prophet.